Hello everyone, welcome to Decode Govt Examination. Today we will be discussing about Ramsar Convention and the importance of the wetlands. At the global level today, 87% of the wetlands have been destroyed according to the Global Wetland Outlook report. From 1970 to 2015, there has been 35% depletion in the wetlands around the globe. What are the reasons for the destruction of these wetlands? We will look into it, but before that we need to describe what wetlands are. Wetlands are basically any body which is wet and has significant amount of productive ecosystem. They are the most diverse and productive ecosystem, and they provide the essential service and supply all our fresh water. They continue to be degraded and is converted to other uses. Wetlands includes all lakes, rivers, underground aquifers, swamps and marshes, wet grasslands, peatlands, estuaries, deltas and the tidal flats, mangroves and other coastal areas. Even human man-made sites such as fish ponds, rice paddies, reservoirs and salt pans are included in the wetland. If we talk about India, we have more inland wetlands than coastal wetlands. When we talk about the Ramsar Convention, this is a convention which was signed on 2nd of February 1971. The convention's mission is the conservation and wise use of all wetlands through local and national actions and international cooperation as a contribution towards achieving sustainable development throughout the world. So this convention is specifically for one particular ecosystem, which is wetlands, and is working hard to protect these wetlands around the globe. There are three pillars for the wetlands conservation under Ramsar site. India joined the Ramsar Convention on 1st of February 1982 and it was not the founding member of Ramsar Convention. Today, as per Ramsar site, there are 64 sites which are declared Ramsar sites in India, although the Environment Ministry website tells that there are 75 sites in India right now. For the UPSC examination, you need to understand that what the main important work for Ramsar convention is, what are the areas where different Ramsar sites are there, and what is the importance of these Ramsar sites. When we talk about the reasons for the depletion of the wetlands, the first thing is that increase in climate change, degradation of the watersheds, urbanization, agriculture, waste, dam construction and sewage mismanagement is the main reason for the destruction of the wetlands. The National Wetland Atlas has been released by the Space Application Center, Ahmedabad, by the Ministry of Environment, Forests and under Government of India. Plenty of the questions have been asked on this matter and is important for you to go with it. Let's discuss some of the sites which are there. In Jammu and Kashmir, there are approximately 3 sites which are very much important, such as Gular Lake. Last year the question of Hukera wetlands came, and this Hukera wetlands is in Punjab. Renuka wetlands is in Himachal Pradesh. Rudrasagar Lake is in Tripura. While Shashtamkota Lake, which was given as in Tamil Nadu, is actually in your Kerala. Okay? So you need to go thoroughly with the map of Ramsar sites. We have been attaching the previous year questions. Do attempt them and give your answer in the comment. We will be discussing these questions in the next video. Thank you. From the wetland topic, following questions have been asked. Year 2022, there was a question in which wetlands were given and the location of those wetland was given, and we have to tell that how many of those pairs were correct or incorrect. First question was Hukera wetland in Punjab, Renuka wetland in Himachal Pradesh, Rudrasagar Lake in Tripura or Shashtamkota Lake in Tamil Nadu. How many pairs given above are correctly matched? Only 1 pair, only 2 pairs, only 3 pairs and all 4 pairs. For all of you who are seeing this video, I must tell that this type of question in which the statements were like only 1 pair, only 2 pair were actually a new type of question which was added in 2022 by the UPSC. this was a little tricky one, because in this kind of question you were not able to eliminate the question from the options given. Okay, so if you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Okay, so from 2022 you have to not rely only on the options while giving the answer. Okay, this kind of question tells you that don't depend on only options for doing your question paper. Okay, so first one, that Hokera wetland is in Punjab, is actually correct. Renuka wetland is in Himachal Pradesh. Rudrasagar lake in Tripura. So third point is definitely correct, that Rudrasagar lake is in Tripura. While Shashtamkotta lake is not at all in Tamil Nadu. Okay, it's in Kerala. So over here, the last option is definitely correct. So all of the 4 pairs is definitely not in the option. Okay, the thing is that D is eliminated since Shashtamkotta is not in Tamil Nadu. Next, only starting 3 options are left. Only 1 pair, only 2 pair and only 3 pair. Now since I have already told that Hokera wetlands it is in Punjab and Rudrasagar lake is in Tripura. So over here we have been confirmed that at least 2 options have to be there in the final answer. So option number A and option number D is already eliminated. Only 2 pairs or only 3 pairs is the final answer. After this I am not going to give you a real answer for this question. Tell me what is correct between B and C. You have to tell me that where is Renuka wetland situated. Okay. For next question, if rainforest and tropical forests are the lungs of the earth, then surely wetland function as its kidney. Which of the following functions of wetlands best reflects the above statement? Option A. The water cycle in wetland involves surface runoff, subsoil percolation and evaporation. Okay. Algae form the nutrient base upon which fish, crustacean, molluscs, birds, reptile and mammals thrive. Okay. C option is 5815 wetlands play a vital role in maintaining sedimentation balance and soil stabilization. Last is aquatic plants absorb heavy metal and excess nutrients. So this was the options which were given for year 2022. Now this kind of question you can simply think that what is the role of function of a kidney in our body. Okay. So rainforest and tropical forests have been given status as lungs of the earth. So what should be the function of the kidney? So wetlands must be something which is responsible for removing waste from the environment. Okay. So among these 4 options, which option actually talks about removing or absorbing something? You will get this option. Try to relate with kidneys. I will discuss the answer for this question in the next video. Next question is, R2 code of practices constitute a tool available for promoting the adoption of environmentally responsible practices in the electronics recycle industries, ecological management of wetlands of international importance under the Ramsar Convention, sustainable practices in the cultivation of agricultural crops in the degraded lands, and D, environmental impact assessment in the exploitation of the natural resources. So what do you understand by the R2 code of practices? Now this kind of question is basically from our current affairs. Okay, something was related in the current affairs and this kind of keyword would have been in news in terms of environment news, either in Hindu, either in Indian Express or in any kind of meetings which have been taking place. So this is a question from current affairs and you have to tell me the answer in the comment section. Last question is, under Ramsar Convention, it is mandatory on the part of the government of India to protect and conserve all the wetlands in the territory of India. Statement number 1. Second statement, the Wetland Conservation and Management Rules 2010 were framed by the government of India based on the recommendation of the Ramsar Convention. Last point is, the Wetland Conservation and Management Rules 2010 also encompass the drainage area or catchment regions of the wetlands as determined by the authority. Okay, so this is basically asking a little bit more about Ramsar Convention and how it is affecting the wetlands and their regulation in the country. So just not knowing Ramsar Convention is not enough. You have to know how it governs the wetlands and what all wetlands are governed under it. So the first question, the first statement where it says conserving all the wetlands in the territory of India. Can you tell me, is it possible for government of India to conserve all the wetlands in the territory? It is hard for conserving all the wetlands under the Ramsar Convention. Okay, and it is saying it is mandatory. So if something is mandatory for all of the people, is it convenient for government to do? Definitely it is not. So this is something which should not be correct. So we eliminate option number A in option number D over here. Ultimately, third option is correct based on the options given. Now we have to just decide on the second option. The Wetland Conservation and Rules 2010 were framed by the Government of India based on the recommendation of the Ramsar Convention. Is it correct or not correct? We'll decide answer B or C is correct. This is the question which have been asked from the Wetland chapter of Environment. Tell me the answer in the comment section. We will be discussing them in the next video in detail. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.